Hey there, Easy Agent Pros, and welcome to this episode of EAP TV. Today, I got an email from my friend Justin Cully, and he is working on the SEO for his lead site, trying to get ranked up there in Minneapolis. So, I'm going to break down his email, sort of what he's asking, see if it's something that can help you out. But basically, it's around the perfect keywords to optimize on your website for. So, you're in real estate and you're looking to find some buyers, maybe you're looking to find some sellers. You have one of those two things you're looking to do. And you're probably out there and you're looking, maybe I should optimize for, my city homes for sale or multiple offers or how to sell your home if you're a first time home buyer. And all this stuff is really good, but I'm going to show you 3 or 4 things that you can do in order to perfectly optimize your site for that local traffic. Maybe some things that you can do to get viral and go and get big that way too. So I'm going to show you one cool example from another lead sites customer and show you 3 or 4 ways to pick the perfect set of keywords. If you're watching this, just pause now, go grab a good beverage, and grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to be typing out like 10 perfect keywords. So whether you have a lead site or whether you have some, one of our competitors' real estate websites, you can still find these 10 perfect keywords and jot them down so that you can use them on your actual website. So we're going to use Justin's question as the example, break down 3 ways to find these 10 perfect keywords. So pause now, go grab pen, paper, and a drink, hop back. It's only a 10-minute video, so you'll be in 10 minutes like 10 keywords better in your real estate business. So we're going to hop over to my computer and I'll see you over there. All right, Easy Agent Proers, welcome to my computer. So we've got this blog Justin wrote, and it's really good. I'll link it up from in the YouTube video, help him out there with that, and you can check it out. You can also get this Google Doc in the YouTube video comment section. So hop over there and just click through there. It's free. It's open to everyone. If you want to make a copy, don't click the boo button. Click File and click Make a Copy. You can do that anytime you want. So Justin's asking if he can basically like how we should use this keyword. So his keyword he picked, and I'm going to answer a little bit different question than what he asked here, but the keyword he picked was multiple offer strategies for new home buyers as his keyword that he's going after there. He does real estate. If you look here, it's up in Minnesota, Bloomington. It's in the Twin Cities area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. So what he's looking for is how we should optimize this post for that keyword. And here's what I would recommend. I would recommend changing the keyword up a little bit to be something that fits into one of these 3 categories. So you have a great blog. It has, it has the keyword used multiple times, has images that are awesome, really long, really nice blog post. But I'm going to pick it apart just a little bit. 3 tips here. When you're writing for SEO traffic, right? When you're writing for traffic from Google, what you need to focus on is local neighborhoods, local helpful tips, or local happenings. And I'm going to give you 3 examples of that. So let's say you wanted to write like how to deal with multiple strategies in Bloomington, is that where he's from? In Bloomington, Minnesota, right? Then that would be your keyword. So multiple strategies, multiple offer strategies for home buyers in Bloomington, Minnesota. I would argue that would be a much more profitable keyword for Justin to go after, because if you look at this right here, I just copied his title. You're going to see things like realtor.org, right? Here's a lead sites user actually. But what you're going to do is you're going up against national traffic right here. National Redfins, Zillows, Inman, just national people. And when you're just starting out blogging and don't have 2-3 years like Kyle Hiscock right here, who he's been blogging for about 2 years, it's hard to get that, right? But it's a lot easier to get multiple offer strategies for Bloomington, right? That's one of your helpful local tips, right? And then, of course, with InstaFarm, with your lead site, and Justin's doing this, you can go after the the actual neighborhood communities themselves. So you can go and you can look at something like Woodbury, and you can see how he's targeting this keyword really well, right? So this is a good target, for that neighborhood. So he's doing these. What I would recommend is when you're doing these helpful tip keywords, that you niche down. Let me see if I can get back. Here we go. You niche this down to be in Minneapolis or in Minnesota at the very least. So I would alter that keyword. Instead of 4 new home buyers, I'd say 4 home buyers in Minnesota, Bloomington, Twin Cities, whatever you wanted to put there. I would make it very, very local. Because what you're going to find is that, let's see, where can I draw a graph here? Oh, I know. I can go to, what you're going to find is that over time, if sharing this on social media, the traffic is going to look like this, right? Okay, I can draw now. The traffic is going to look like, when you share it on social media, it's published right here, and then it goes up right away, and you get a ton of traffic from social media, and then it dies down, and then you don't get traffic. Now, what happens if you target this for Google, you're going to get the initial burst, and then it's going to die down, and then it's going to pick back up again and start ticking up for pretty much forever. So like this is what you're looking at when you're looking and you're blogging for social. You're looking at this, but when you're blogging for Google traffic, you actually see that return over time, kind of like a stock or a bond or a real estate investment. It goes up. So I would really recommend changing this to be a local keyword right here, and going after that. And then using more local images too. Like this, you could copy paste this onto Inman and it'd fit right in. And that's usually not a good sign for a local real estate blog. So in terms of the 10 perfect keywords, one thing that I'd really like to point out is this thing. I just learned about this yesterday. Salt Lake City. One thing that you can do to really arbitrage the growth of your business is to think slightly adjacent to the box, right? You don't want to go out in left field because not get any business. But Topgolf is this really fun attraction, this big, huge building that was being built forever. And Dustin Brome went out here and wrote an article about it. He ranks on the first page for Topgolf when you're in Salt Lake City. And he wrote this fun article. It got shared 5,000 plus times on social media, on Facebook. And that's something that an article like this simply will, no offense, Justin, but like no article about multiple offer strategies is going to be shared 5,000 times on social media in 2016. It's just not. It's just not catchy, fun, or interesting. But what you can do is you can share something about this that's real estate specific because they're building this ginormous facility in Salt Lake City and everyone's wondering about it. It catches people's attention, so you get virality, you get there's less buyer intent about real estate, but he's actually netted real estate business from this. He actually got invited to the Topgolf opening thing as a media person for free and got invited to a second event after that. So what happens is he gets all this networking opportunities, has gotten, I think, referral business and leads from this, 5,000 visitors and a ton of traffic, right? So the thing that makes that work is he found something that was happening locally and made a post for it and then gets the traffic out there. He's the only real estate agent that's going to try and rank for something like this, and that's going to benefit his business, right? So it's something that's local, it's happening, and it's viral. So what I'd recommend for your 10 keywords, go click file and make a copy on this. Watch as you're watching the video. I want you to list close to 5 neighborhoods that you want to go after. And those are your first target keywords because they're really, there's a really strong buyer intent there of people that are going to buy real estate in the near future. Then what I'd want you to do is make 3 of them that are helpful local tips, right? So what could that possibly mean? That could be reviews of where to move if you're moving to the city. Maybe like how to relocate here. Those are things that people they're not going to want to visit the city over and over and over again to find out where they want to move in 2016. They want to research that online. So find out 3 ways you can be more helpful about reviewing the neighborhoods, reviewing the city, and make those 3 tips. And then take a chance and do something big. Maybe there's something big that's being built. Maybe there's something that's happening in terms of the 4th of July fireworks. Maybe there's something that's happening in terms of something that's coming to the city, like Google Fiber. Google Fiber is expanding. Let's see here. For those of you that don't know, it's really fast internet for cheap that Google is offering. That's just going to take you to my Google Fiber account. But they're expanding to about 5, 6, 7 cities this year. If you write an article about that, you're going to rank on the first page. Google's going to reach out to you and invite you to their opening events. You're going to be able to network with people there. Your page might go viral if you have the right hook and image on there. And it's just a lot easier of a way to get out there and get in front of these people. And then when your calls to action are there, people can just schedule and call, like schedule a time to talk with you, right? So it's a great way to start capturing those real estate leads for cheap and easier. So Justin, that's what I'd recommend taking a look at that. The SEO optimization you did on that is perfect. I wouldn't sweat about it. I would just change the keyword to something a bit more local. Obviously change all the keywords in there, but I wouldn't worry about using the keyword any more than you did. It was a really good optimized post. I would just pick the keyword more perfectly. So hope this helps. There's 3 tips for picking the perfect keyword. Copy this, make a copy for yourself today, and use it in your real estate business. Reach out to Justin if you want. But I'm Tyler with EasyAgentPro. This is another episode of EAP TV. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, comment below and let me know if you like it. Thanks.